Good morning, guys. Sorry I didn't make the open, but I recorded the trade, so we'll play it back once we get more people in here. Easy open, obviously, today. I just couldn't make it on time. Good morning, guys. You did it on the PPI? I've never traded on like PPI. Why is this chat being so weird? Trying to figure out the layout. All right, we're good. Once we get like 100 people, I'll play the trade back, but we gotta trade the Bullnox account and we gotta trade the Traderify accounts. Let's make sure this copy traded. It did. Nice Wednesday, 3 contracts, 30 ticks. 30 ticks is definitely a little bit on the higher side of things, but definitely worth it. I actually was hoping that today I could play both sides. I was thinking like, what if I play both sides of the trade? Sometimes. But I don't know. Why did I do it lower? Because of the EMA. I wanted a clear break. So we had this uptrend. A lot of times it will just tap and rip. So I wanted to make sure I avoid that. I wanted like a confirmation move. I've lost a lot of shorts like this where it's like it just taps off the open and rips, you know? But I'll play the videos once we get some people in here. I got it recorded. So basically down $100 in a week. But that's because I took 2 contracts yesterday. Trying to see. How I want to trade this Bullnox. Let me pull up my Traderify account. But I haven't turned off the camera, guys. The camera was on the whole night after the stream. Didn't turn off. I don't know what's going on. I'm not touching it. It hasn't turned off in like the whole weekend. So I don't know. Maybe it's not overheating issue. Maybe it was something else. Yeah, I was doing the there's actually streamers that do that where they do like 24-hour streams. A subathon. All right, so let's pull up this Traderify. I'm using a USB-C charging. It's a Sony ZV-E1, I believe. It's a full frame camera. It's a beast. Like $3,000 for the whole set with the lens. I didn't really buy it for streaming. I bought it more for we got to pass some take profit trader accounts, guys. Take profit, in my opinion, right now is the top prop firm when it comes to a couple little things. The one thing I hated about them is now gone, which is great. And it's 50% off. Yeah, top X. When it comes to streaming, it's all about the lighting, because I used a $700 camera versus my $3,000 camera, and you probably can't tell much of a difference because it's all the lighting that makes a difference. And then Bullnox has 90% off, so I wonder if I should do more Bullnox. We'll see. Bullnox pays me on this account today. They should pay me tonight. I'll get more accounts. Fitus can't really get more now because they took out the 20. Now it's only 5, so I have 4, so there's no point of getting more. I did pass. I have 20 funded with Apex now, by the way. I just went on a crazy spree late last night. I mean, late yesterday in the markets. Just YOLOing. I had 10 evals and passed 5. I didn't activate all of them. I activated 3 or 2. I activated 3, but only 2 activated. I don't know why. Let me check. That sucks because I would have had an extra trade. Were I able to get a payout with the denied accounts? No, I got another denial. So I got 2 denials now. PA charts. 17. See, like it didn't activate. I signed 3 today. Did I not pay for the third one? Let me see. Did I pay? Yeah, your PA account is in the process of being activated. I had more evals renewed today. Are you kidding me? I wish I could donate those evals to you guys. All right. I'm gonna cancel all my evals today. I promise. I don't need more accounts. All the evals I have, I'm just gonna YOLO them. If I pass, I pass. If I fail, I fail. I just want to cancel everything. Obviously, the past ones I'll hold. It's just not worth holding on now. When I have 20 accounts, if I ever lose accounts, I'm gonna get an 80% off code, right? If you ever lose a PA account with Apex, you get an 80% off code anyway. So it doesn't matter to hold them. It only matters if you only have like 1 or 2 accounts. Did you see the video of the co-founder of Apex video posted in Reddit? You mean, I think we talked about that yesterday. There's only one video, right? I'm not missing anything else. Yeah, I mean, not one bit surprised. But apparently that video is old. I heard that video is from 2021. I don't know if that's possible, but not that even makes a difference. But that's how these prop firms operate. Why am I going to cancel them? Because I have 20 funded accounts. I already have 20 passed. So it's like, just, the problem is on December 10th, I lost all my accounts. So I was buying a lot then, and I just forget to renew. Forget to cancel. And now they renewed because it's a month after. If we hit 24,000 subscribers, we're going to give away $240 today, guys. I think we're only like 10 subscribers away from 24,000. So we'll be doing a giveaway today. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We should be at, yeah, we need 15 subs, which we might get today. All right, let's see if we could trade this Tradeify account. Yeah, I'm going to play the video of the ORB very soon, guys. I just missed, I couldn't make it on time to the screens and start the stream because I had to activate some Apex accounts. I had to update QUANTOWER. QUANTOWER had a mandatory update apparently today. So I had to update that, and I just got to my desk at like 9:22. So it was a little hectic. It's a bummer that yesterday the ORB lost, but the accounts would be very healthy right now. I really want to keep these accounts at like 54,000 after the payout now. That's my goal now. But the key is to get these accounts, the lagging accounts, to the safety net. Because the trailing drawdown sucks. What is the 18, 20? Okay, so that's the ORB low here. I'll try to buy long there. Did anyone play the news? I was awake for it. I was watching Twitch in my bed, but I didn't bother with it. Try and be patient, but no, that's actually 50 points. Seems so close, but that's 50 damn points. That's $1,000. Taking some heat. Just why would I do that, right? Why would I do that? Like, you ask yourself that question. Why would I just do what I just did when when I could have just waited patiently for this entry? Sometimes I just don't understand why we do that as traders. I think the answer is FOMO. I think there's no other answer. Why is it rough PA for scalpers? I feel like you say that every day. It's very volatile. It's been like that since Christmas. I don't know why I took that trade. FOMO. Just didn't want it to go up without me. And now I'm going to hit max loss. Yep, max loss. Well, what a joke. But the 50-minute opening range trade, it keeps working every single day now. It's kind of makes me want to do it again on maybe like 2 accounts. Because look, it works every day. There's not a day in the last 3 or 4 days that it didn't work. How many points is that? But every time I took it prior to that, it lost. So it was like, I definitely don't want to risk my ORB accounts. I want to risk different accounts for this. Unbelievable that I bought it here like an idiot. order to see the P&L on this. In 515. See, like, that was the entry here. I just don't know what I was thinking on the other account. All right, made 515 on this. With the consistency rule, I can't really make more than that. So I don't know what happens with this account. How much drawdown? I have 674 left. I guess tomorrow we're just gonna have to play with micros or just YOLO it or something. All right, so at least one account's good. Hank, good morning and congratulations. That's some dedication you got to the baby. Making money in the hospital. All right, we could show the ORB trade now, I guess. We got enough people watching, people tuned in. I missed the open today on stream, so obviously it was an easy open, but might as well just play the video. I hate when I don't turn off the account status thing and it blocks my vision. That was it. It went much lower, but I did 30 ticks. That's pretty much the biggest I've ever done. And then here I was trying to see if it reverses hard, I'll just do one contract for another scalp. But unfortunately, it just kept going lower. But yeah, it was beautiful open. All right, now we switch over to Bull Knox. Bull Knox. Because this account did not get traded. Isn't Bull Knox who doesn't allow copy trade with other firm accounts? I have not seen one person get denied yet, so we'll let you guys know. Well, that's why I'm not copy trading. Most accounts just one. Out of the 3, I copy one. just to see. Do I have any courses? No. I suck at trading. My Apex payment was sent last Monday. Still haven't gotten it yet. Damn. Last Monday? Day in futures, you're not supposed to know. What was the update? I don't even know. I just, in my Discord, I just saw that it was a mandatory update. I don't know what the update was. I just updated quickly without checking. Nah, with micros, you should be fine. Non-stop trader. You will have to stop. I'll never forget the day my first niece was born. I was stuck in one of my worst trades ever. At that time. A long time ago. Damn, this sucks. Why would I go short? I can't read the market today, guys. Time to settle down. We've been having a range market. Why am I expecting a trend? It's such an easy range. Just play, but the balance. If it goes to the top, go short. If it goes to the bottom, just go long. Just wait, obviously, for some confirmation, some lower highs. Here, you know, it doesn't just reverse. It gives you time. Same thing here. It gives you some time to I don't know what I'm doing. So frustrating. That's why I just like trading the ORB. Honestly, these trades are just for practicing. There's no other reason why I would ever take other trades in the ORB other than practice. Try to find something else that works, and for streaming purposes. But that's how you find something that works, you know? You gotta... When you're in trades, you learn so much more about the market versus when you just watch it without being in the trade. You're not really as focused, you know, on the price action. Like now I see the easy long, but here I didn't see it until I got in and I saw that the price couldn't go any lower, right? It's those little things that you see when you're in. Like, look at this. Easy long. Goodbye, Bolinox. It was nice knowing you. This account lasted 4 days. Yep, ORB is quick. There's no emotions. There's no guessing. There's no what if, should have done this, could have done that, should have done this. None of that. There's no FOMO. There's none of that. Like, it just, you're at peace. If you developed it, right? If you came up with the trade, if you're following someone else, you're gonna get frustrated. Like the 15-minute trade isn't mine. Like, so when I lost on it, I just got frustrated. Even though I backtested it, it seemed, I guess when you backtest like the stretches that it works, it's fine. But then you backtest stretches that it doesn't work, and it's like, wow, it's like not worth doing it. But if you come up with it and you do it for long enough, like the ORB, it could go on a 3-day losing streak. Most people are going to quit. What an easy long. Oh my goodness. Easiest long you could ever ask for. As a V-shaped reversal. No chop, right? Once you go long, you're not getting chopped out. Sometimes it like chops and like you don't know if it's gonna go. This is as easy as it gets, just straight up. It's 8 days with Apex. I'm on day number 3 now. So next Wednesday, I'll be able to request because the markets close on Monday. It's like we can't catch a break. This week is a full week, but it's been 4-day weeks for last month, basically. Mo trades. The biggest thing is when you go on, when you go on tilt with after the ORB. The only way to stop doing that is when you lose accounts after it, and you realize, all right, well, if I just waited till next day, I could have made back the loss, and then in 2 days I could have been back to green. And I set myself back so much more by tilting, like this account. Like, why don't I just trade the ORB? Like that's my. This is Bolnox, so you can't really copy trade, blah blah blah. But like if this was like an Apex account, right? I would question myself, why am I trading this? For what reason am I trading this when I could just trade the ORB? Well, even if I lose, the odds are in my favor long term, right? We got to break it down long term, not over a course of a week, but over a course of 3 months. Will I be more ahead if I just do the ORB, or will I be more ahead if I try to go on tilt and make the loss back from the ORB when it loses? Now, I've done that too. When I lost my accounts last time on December 10th, I won on the ORB. I lost on the 15-minute ORB, and I went on tilt trying to make it back. And it was crazy because I almost made it back. I almost made it back, and then the last couple trades just didn't work. I took a $750 loss, $750 loss like 2 times in a row, and then a third trade I just let it go. And it was horrible. But I was glad those accounts like kind of just got erased, because those accounts were with me for a month and a half and I could not do anything with them. It was just up and down, up and down. And I realized it's the 15-minute opening range trade that's causing me to be in such a chop. And also chop as in like, I would win, I would lose, I would win, I would lose. The accounts weren't getting anywhere. I didn't lose the accounts for a month and a half, but I didn't get them anywhere. This is the easiest long. This makes me want to vomit. This is exactly what I look for. We had some news. What was this? But this is exactly what I look for when I look for longs, and today I take a short. It's like I just don't understand myself sometimes. But whatever, Bullnox is gone. So this one I'm going to copy trade. This one I'm getting a payout from. Bullnox is 90% off, so maybe I'll do more. But I think I'm done with Bullnox for now. I think take profit is the way to go. Take profit is cheap. And it really has the best rules. Like I could take out a payout from take profit every day. Basically, if I win on an ORB, I could take the money out. That's pretty cool. Like in the past, like I would have to do a bigger account with take profit because of the daily loss limit. Now there isn't a daily loss limit, so it's very appealing. And then if I do take profit and top step on Rhythmic, then I don't have to switch to NinjaTrader, because the only prop firm I really want to trade on NinjaTrader is Tradeify. And also now, like I'm not really as much into my funded futures. Like I think take profit just kind of made my funded futures kind of like obsolete. Like, dude, what's the benefit of my funded futures now? It's expensive, and it's not better than take profit. When it comes to one account prop firm, I think take profit is the best right now. Now, will they be able to sustain themselves? I hope. TopX says it's comforting that you have taken out so much from prop firms, but are having the same issues as us mortals that take a little less. Yeah, that's the reality of trading. It does not get any different for anyone. And anyone that makes it seem like there is no emotions, that there is no ups and downs, that, trading is always beautiful and, it's always sunshine, are they're just a bunch of liars. They're just trying to sell you something usually. Or there's the other side of traders or some traders just hide from losses, and it's not because it's just embarrassing, and it's just like so, I don't know, it's just so like deflating to lose, so it's just, some people just hide, versus I like to vent when I lose. When I lose, especially like on a stupid trade, I vent out. I think it helps me so much. Like my friends that I talk to over the years, I mean, they could tell you some stories. Like, it's the same as playing Call of Duty. You just get frustrated. I definitely kept my emotions a little bit better now, but it's because of the ORB, I think. The ORB is like my saving grace. But it does get tough when you lose like 2 days in a row on the ORB, because now you're thinking, what if it loses again? Statistically, it doesn't, but what if it does? What if this time it loses 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row? Take profit gives 80-20 split difference. Big difference. That is true. I forgot about that. That was one of the things I didn't like about them. But I think for $75 all in for a 25K account, I think it's great. But how do we pass them? That's the question, right? So I have 2 accounts. One is at 395. I lost yesterday on it. So I have the 50,000. I'm thinking about doing the 25,000. Because 25,000 will give me, I could do 2 contracts. Wait, there's an activation fee? Well, if there's an activation fee, that changes the whole. I thought take profit was activation included. What am I missing? I might be taking the whole. Oh, never mind. I got excited for no reason. Well, I take everything I said back. They're still great, but never mind. Topics, I don't know. I've never read the rules. But usually, if you have a decent tick size, then it doesn't matter if it's just a few seconds. It's more so if you scalp for like, 5 ticks. I guess Tradeify, we gotta contact QUANTOWER. Tell them to get us Tradeivate on QUANTOWER. Why can't they do that? Like, why? What's the limitation? Why don't I use Top Step? I try, but I always fail it. I get 1 payout and I fail because I get greedy. But I'm thinking about doing Top Step on Rhythmic. If I just do it on Rhythmic with the ORB, then I could just let them grow. Let the account grow for 3 months. Don't take any money out for 2-3 months. Unless it grows. unless I go on a crazy streak and it just grows to $10,000. Whatever you could take out, I forget, 5,000 per account. You can trade a minute before and after market open. Oh, well, never mind then. We'll see. I guess I'll keep the 2 accounts I have for now. Because those were with the old promo. But I don't feel like trading it today because today I just don't feel like I know the market at all. Took 2 really bad trades already, and it's not even an hour in. Yeah, I bought them on the old promo, so. Took a loss on Tradeify, one of the accounts, because I took a long here like an idiot, and I did well on the other Tradeify account. I got to get a payout from at least one of them. Otherwise, I got to take a break from them. And then I lost on my Bullnox. I lost the Bullnox account going short here. I don't know why I'm trading the 150K account, the same size. It's never going to get to payout. I just got to get extra 2 contracts. Maybe extra 1 contract at least. I should be getting paid from Bullnox today. We'll see. If not, then tomorrow. And then I have till next Friday to get these accounts to 2,600. That would be $8,000 payout. And then I swear if I get denied from Apex again, I'm gonna be pissed. So I'm gonna do everything I can. There's no reason why I should ever break the 30% rule on these accounts. At least on these 9 accounts. On these, maybe. Right? But I could risk $1,000 easily on these accounts and wouldn't break the rules. Yeah, I was denied because of the 30% loss rule, which I did. It happened last Monday. It just sucks because it happened for like a split second. And, you know, John said in the video, like, oh, if it happens for like a, you know, quickly and you get out or whatever, like it's fine, blah, blah, blah. But I got approved on 2 accounts. but I got denied on the other accounts. So I got approved, and I emailed the guy because I also had to do ID verification. So I was already in contact with them. They sent me a thing that I had to do an ID verification. Like the one with the phone, and you scan your face and your ID, whatever. And which I found to be strange, but I guess maybe once a year you got to do it or something. I don't know. And I got approved for the 2 accounts. And I was like, wait, so why did I get approved for 2 accounts and not the others when I copy traded all of the accounts? And then I get an email that all my accounts got denied and they reversed the decision. I was like, oh, I just threw myself under the bus. But it was a good risk reward. I risked $3,000 to get 14 extra thousand. So 17 total thousand. But the only reason why I requested a payout from those accounts is because I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to get denied, so might as well request now. Because I wanted to grow the accounts a little bit more before I would request. It was from these 2 accounts. See, like these accounts are lagging a little bit. I don't have full payout yet on these. I want to get them to full payout and then request, which is 4,100. My selfie mirror, no. Damn. Where you been, bro? Been Apex 3.0. It's been a while since they changed that. That is really the main reason why I'm still even like pushing Apex. Otherwise, I would just have less accounts. I'll probably just do like 10 accounts at max with Apex. How many subs are we at? Oh, good question. We're doing a giveaway for... Oh, we haven't gained any subs. I guess everyone's subbed. If you're watching and you're not subbed, we're doing a $240 giveaway for 24,000 subs if we get there by end of the stream, which will be another hour. And then I'm going to head out because I think I'm done for the day. Just not feeling the market at all. I think it's going back to micros would be an ideal. I could activate an Apex account and trade it, but if I felt the market, I would, because I got to activate 3 more Apex accounts to get to 20. I have 20 Apex accounts now, but I didn't activate. I didn't have time. I activated 3, but only 2 activated. I don't know what happened to the third one. I guess I got to activate all of them, and then that will show up. It's still $85 for lifetime. So that promo still this is beautiful. Oh wait, we have this take profit trader. Maybe we'll take a trade on that. I forgot about that already. We'll see how it reacts at the lows. How was your day, guys? Who's green? Anyone in the 5-figure payout yet for the year? Because I really want to just get to the point where just payouts start coming in like last year. Last year was just so easy in the beginning of the year. It was like you get a payout and then you trade and you get another payout, and it was just like money was just flying in. You didn't even think about it. Space Ranger, why did you get denied? Video review? Oh, I helped you with video reviews. Why'd you get denied for the 2 payouts? Risk management. So you don't know what it is? Like if you break it down yourself, you don't know what you did wrong. It's either the 30% risk or 1-to-5 ratio. Yeah, that's what I did too. Only one time, and they denied me. So this time I'm not gonna go over it. At least on the 9 accounts. Coach, I don't use any software for backtesting. If I do backtesting, I just do manual on QUANTOWER, just like market replay in full speed, but I don't do much backtesting anymore. I like to do forward testing. I feel like forward testing is where you learn more. And it's Obviously, for some people, it's expensive. For me, it's like if you're getting payouts, then it's, part of the. But I've been like that even with real money and real accounts. I feel like forward testing is just more real. You just use smaller size and less accounts. Or even evals. But I would just use QUANTOWER. I used to use Thinkorswim as well. Yeah, Vin Diesel, that's gonna be banned. I guarantee it. That's if I had to place a bet on anything that Apex changes, it's gonna be that. But it's Apex's fault. I don't think of simple things. What are they going to ban? In my opinion, they're gonna change. They're gonna change how you could trade your accounts, not follow any rules, get those accounts to pay out. Even you could do at to get them to 2,600. It doesn't matter at that point. Get them to pay out. Let's say whatever you want. It could be 2,600, could be 4,100, whatever the balance it is. Don't follow any rules, get denied, and then just start fresh. You can make $100 a day, $200 a day, $50 a day, and get a payout. I think that's gonna end because people are gonna grow the accounts to $10,000, not following any rules. Make $50 a day, the next payout window, get the payouts, and just keep doing that over and over again until they deplete the account. Like you could YOLO on news, make 5 to 10 grand on the account and then get denied and then just do $50 a day and get paid and just keep doing that until the account depletes. Like that's just common sense when you create rules like that. How do you not think of that? I don't know. So hopefully they don't ban it. I mean, it's just common sense that people are going to do it. I don't know. Maybe Apex needs to get away from the 20 accounts and just make it easier for themselves. I don't know. I don't really care because I am going to trade normally. But if I'm at like $6,000 and I get denied again, then yeah, I'll do that. This is take profit eval. Let's see if we could get a reversal here. Yeah, I have one account with my funded futures. Already got a payout from it. It's not bad. They're quite expensive, but I might just do I gotta look into the starter accounts, see how they are. Do I trade with Take Profit? This is Take Profit. I don't have a funded account with them yet. I never did. This is my beginning stages. I blew my first eval with them. Matthew, that's not really. I'm not worried about that lawsuit at all. Plus, it pisses me off that Apex would use that technology. I mean, I don't know what it is, right? So I don't know if it's some back end stuff, but like if it's the front end that we could see and like what Apex uses to like, you know, Apex uses to like see all our accounts, it's screenshots that we've seen. If it's that stuff, like the dashboard, then I am so disappointed in Apex that they would keep using that stuff and not create their own. Because it's so bad as it is. If it was great, that would be different. But it's so bad. It's the worst dashboard there is in prop firms, of all the main prop firm companies. Like if you compare the dashboard of My Funded Futures, Traderify, even Fast Track Trading, you know, Top Step. Top Step has had a decent dashboard for I don't know how long. I think from the beginning. So if that's the technology that Leo came up with, then I am so disappointed in Apex for using it after they were supposed to stop. But hey, I could have. Leo offered me crazy money, guys. I could have been with day traders. I did not respond to his offer, unfortunately. But at the same time, I like my freedom. All right, 665 on that. Not bad. No, I'm not talking about the website. I'm talking about the way it tracks accounts and stuff like that. Not the website. I mean, the website's terrible too, like really bad. Now it's 7 accounts. It used to be 20. It used to be exactly the same as Apex. Everything was exactly the same. That's what made it sketchy. Right? No one knew what the hell it was. They never got any traction. This is like the first time people talk about day traders, and they've been around for, you know, a few months. Versus like look at Traderify, how quickly they take off. The confusing thing about Apex is they make over 50 million a month, because if they paid everyone and not have any rules, they wouldn't make 50 million a month. Remember, they used to pay. Apex used to pay everyone. Remember, Apex pays out $30 million. So they could pay out 45 million if they didn't deny any payouts. But they have, because they have 20 accounts, guys, okay? You have to, I don't agree with some of the rules, but they have 20 accounts. Like, what do you prefer? No rules and 5 accounts? Or 20 accounts with some rules? Ask yourself that question right now. Why wouldn't they pay the CEO? There's definitely something else involved in there. Who knows? The whole thing is that they're supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, obviously I don't follow this drama too much, so I don't really know. But apparently it's because they were supposed to stop using it in like October or something like that. That is when they were, like, their licensing was supposed to end, or the agreement, whatever it is, and they kept using it. They probably were profiting even more earlier in the year. And the guy that got denied the affiliates, well, he's with them too. And guess what? He was scamming. He was doing something that's not allowed. As an affiliate, you can't make a website that makes it look like it's Apex's website. Like, I could show you 2 examples right now. And I probably gave them commission. Is it gone now? There is a FIDUS website that's not really FIDUS. I'm trying to find it. It's this one. It doesn't show up on the high, I guess, high now, but it used to. It used to show up before the FIDUS's website. And this is not their website. It looks like it is. And once you click on the link here, it's the affiliate code for this person. That's not allowed. And that's what that Apex person was doing. There's also a Bullnox website like that. Yeah, they make it look legit. Hey, props for them. Like, this guy's getting, away from getting away with it, and then the guy that made the money on the affiliates with Apex was getting away with it for so long. He made millions. I don't think he should be complaining about 600,000 or whatever they owe him. Plus, he went to day traders, so he's now a competition. So let's go long again. Make a little bit more profit. Hopefully. I don't know who he is. I don't think that was disclosed. Maybe it was disclosed in the paperwork. I don't know, but whatever. But now you guys understand how Top Step can blow $300,000 in their funded account on the live house account and not care, because that's how much money they make. Top Step is making the same amount of money pretty much. Because Top Step is just as big. Like Top Step changed the rules to the max payout is $5,000 or whatever the thing is. That's the same thing that the meeting was probably the same thing. Yes, because Top Step doesn't have rules. Yes, that's very true. But you can't make a lot on Top Step. I'm sure Apex has that many too. How are you going to go through thousands of payout requests without having that many people? I don't think that would be possible. Because they have a limit on how much you can make. Like you can't pull out like 50 grand per account. Come on, baby. Fill me. I'm not going to take a loss on this now. Might as well stop out. Top Step also has a whole video production running. That helps them make money, not doesn't cost them money. Marketing is huge in this space. Look at Tradeify, how quickly they took off versus other prop firms, just like day traders. No one talked about them. Versus Tradeify is huge and they just started. It's all marketing. Social media presence. Like Top Step TV brings them a lot of money. It wasn't trading the news. Were you trading the news? Okay, as long as you weren't trading the news here. But the only way you could have admin only and you didn't hit your max drawdown is if you have bigger accounts. So what size accounts are those? 50Ks. Oh, then I don't know. If it's the bigger accounts, then it's a trailing drawdown the whole time. So you could actually blow the accounts with positive. Go to your Rhythmic and check what the highest peak balance is on that account. Like you could see auto liquidate peak balance. Is Tradeify actually good? Yeah. If you like straight to funded accounts, or even their evals are not bad. The only thing is that they have Tradeovate, so for me it's tough. But if you like Tradeovate, then it's good. They don't have Rhythmic. Can't even fit on my. I'm gonna have a dashboard soon. It's gonna be able to display all my accounts properly. Now it's like all squished and it can't even display all of them properly because I have 4 accounts here. There's not enough space. But we lost 1 bull unlock, so we'll be down to 2. Is Apex my favorite prop firm? Only because of 20 accounts. That's the only thing. I think if you compare like 5 accounts, then no. And the evals. I mean, I could pass Apex evals with my eyes closed. It seems like 10 contracts, 61 ticks. It's just doesn't get easier than that. And the rules that they have, I could adapt to versus like Elite Trader funding, I can't really adapt. Because, you know, like Tick, I can't really adapt because it's, I mean, you always can. But for me, to make my life easier, the opening range trade is where I want to be able to trade. So if I can't trade the opening range trade because of the limitations, then like Tick, you can't scalp in the first 5 minutes of the open or something like that. They also have the cheapest evals. Not really. There's like Ball Knox is just as cheap. Elite Trader funding is just as cheap. Fight is just as cheap. So there's other prop firms in the same. But it's the 20 accounts. It really makes it special, I think. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything. Right now, at the moment, Apex is definitely not the top. I guess it depends. Depends what you want to do, right? All depends what you want to do. How you trade. That's why I don't think my opinion should really matter. If only 5 accounts, see, it's a hard question because if you give me just funded accounts, then I would say Top Step. So give me the funded accounts, right? Without having to deal with the eval. If we just compare the funded accounts, I think Top Step. Just not having any rules. The only thing that sucks about Top Step now is the scaling plan, right? So there's always something that you forget about. And then it's like, oh, wait, there's a scaling plan. So now that kind of screws me in the beginning because it takes forever to grow the account the way I trade. Of course, everything is about the way you trade personally. It has nothing to do with how other people trade or what other people do. You know, like only because someone can make, $5,000 a day doesn't mean you can. So if you can't make $5,000 a day, then it's not as huge of a benefit to have a prop firm that pays out daily or with no limits. For me, having the limits helps me with greed. That's why if I ever do Top Step again, which I will, it's going to be on Rhythmic and not Project X. And I'm just going to do my opening range trade, and that's it. I'm not going to do the... because I haven't tried the opening range trade on Top Step since I've adapted to using a stop loss on the opening range trade. But the thing is, I can't do 3 contracts. I can only do 2. Well, we're getting a nice sell-off. I'm glad I took my break even there. If I didn't take my break even, I would have been stuck now. And Top Step needs a 1 day to pass. Yeah, that would hurt them, I think, too much. Yeah, but I can't pass the 150K accounts. See, like, you got to look at what you can do. I can't pass. How am I going to make $9,000? You know how much money I would spend to pass the 150K account with Top Step? $150 a pop? Nah, not for me. On Project X, without a daily max loss, yes, because you could just hedge them. Or you could just, you have 1-to-1, right? So you could risk 4,500 to make 4,500. You just YOLO it. And Project X is very forgiving on news. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but it's very forgiving versus Rhythmic is not very forgiving. I feel like Project X has less of a realistic feel. But I could do the 50K and have 2 contracts and I'll still make like $300 a day, for 5 days, and then grow the account to 1,500 and then scale up to 3 contracts. It's really not. I just got to put the time into it and do it. But I feel like I get more frustrated with evals than funded accounts. Because trading evals is just so time consuming sometimes, and then you end up losing, and it's just like you don't feel like stopping out. And you want to pass them in the minimum time. Yeah, I wish it was cheaper too. That's another thing. It's like Top Step gets so expensive if you blow accounts. Especially the evals. I'm just gonna go get some water, guys. I'll be right back. I should probably order some lunch because I don't know. I feel like going out. Or maybe I should go shopping and buy some food to cook at home. Be right back, guys. Oh, I like it long here though. And I don't have a Red Bull today. Let's see if this works at all. Nutty short. Let's see. He's out. He was short. Come on, bounce. So like I'm getting greedy. I should be taking my profits. But it's an eval, so I'm trying to pass. Well, not pass, but make 50% profit. Yeah, end of day drawdown is way better for trading like this. I need to move these. These are too close. Positions. Yep, greed. I'll take $200. I love trading. Trading is so much fun. Trading is like black magic. Unbelievable. Yep, mental peace, so relaxing. It's better than yoga. It's not fun when you win. Look what just happened. I just sold and I missed out on $300 of profit. I waited and waited for the pop and never came. And then I sold and then it came. Helix, I feel like it's different. I feel like trading is very hard to be satisfied with yourself at all times. Even when you win, you wish that you would have done something different. Maybe you were holding the winner too long and it came back. So you were up 500, but you only took a $300 win. So you kind of are happy, but not really, because you could have taken 500 and you only took 300. Or maybe you sold at 300 and then it went to $1,000 straight up and you wish you never sold, or you weren't supposed to sell there, or something like that. There's always something that happens in trading that makes it very difficult to be, fully satisfied with your trade, no matter what the result is, red or green. Hello? Oh, man, so many spam calls. That's why I like ORB. ORB keeps me very neutral. Obviously, I'm not as satisfied when I lose, but it keeps me neutral enough where I don't have to go and go on tilt and make it back, type of thing. It still gives me self-control where it's like I'm not revenge trading or trying something else, or I should have done this, should have done that. It doesn't give me that feeling, so at least that's good. Like yesterday, the opening range trade, what bothers me about it is like, what if the market does this for like a week straight? That's what every time I lose on the ORB, it's like, what if it does this for a week straight? Yep, winning the lottery is not fun. Winning the lottery doesn't give you any, like, especially the big lottery. Like a small lottery, like $1 million lottery, I think would be nice, right, for most people. Especially if you're making decent money. Like if you're making like $100, to $200,000 a year. If you make $1 million in the lottery, that's like 600 after taxes, whatever. Like, you could pay off your mortgage or invest or whatever, like buy yourself a new car, but not like go crazy, because it's really not that much money. Like, and you know that because, you make that much every couple of years. So it's not like it's a insane amount of money. So, versus when you're broke and you get $1 million, then you think that's a lot of money. So then it's like you might go crazy and spend it. But the big lottery, I think, is dangerous. Plus, it's like there's no journey to the destination, right? You just teleported there, and now what? Your life changed, but you didn't work. It's like you woke up in a different life, different world. The journey is like the fun part. Like people say like, oh, because I work a lot, right? So like, my friends will say stuff like this, and sometimes my family members, like not my mom, dad and stuff, but like my distant family, they always say like, oh, you can't always just work. You can't always just worry about money. You can't take the money with you to the grave. And I'm like, you guys don't understand. Like, I don't do this for money. Like, the money is a byproduct. And both my jobs that I do, I love. It's my hobbies. Like, I can't be a race car driver, but I could be a DJ and I could make money, and I could be a trader and make money. And then I could be a YouTuber and I could make money, right? A streamer. So it's like everything I do is making me money, but I also enjoy doing it. It's a hobby. I'm not doing it just for money. Like with DJing, especially, like it's a good example because I don't just do it for money, because I spend a lot of the money I make for stuff I don't need, but I want it because it's new. It's like, oh, new headphones for DJing. Okay, let's get that. I don't need new headphones, but let's get them because they're new and maybe they sound better. Or new, lights or new speakers or something like that. I rented equipment for this past weekend. The microphones I needed 8 microphones, but I only have 3. But the speakers I didn't need. I just wanted to rent them to see what they sound like, so maybe I could buy them. So I spent like, it's a pretty good price. I spent only like $500, but for like $6,000 pair of speakers. But I want to achieve my wealth and not just gambling on the lottery. Yeah, it's the journey. You earn it, right? You earn it, and it's the chase. That's the fun part. It's the chasing of the money. It's really the chase and I told this story so many times before, but there's something about people that are really wealthy, okay? And people that want to be rich are not rich. But people that don't care to be rich become rich. And it's the work ethic. It's thinking outside the box. And this is an extreme example. Elon Musk. Do you think he cares for money? Do you think what he's doing is for money? Of course not, right? You're not sending people to space for money. Like, I don't think that's making him any money, to be honest. Making the cars, like, yeah, that's probably making him money now. But in the beginning, it wasn't. He wanted to kind of change the car industry. And I don't think he's the person that, is pushing the EV stuff anyway. He's just creating an option for people. But like PayPal, whatever, like, he has a lot of businesses. He's got so much going on. This guy probably doesn't sleep. So that's an extreme example. But I'll give you guys like a couple examples from like real life, like what I've experienced. So I used to rent an office for my DJ business, right? So I used to rent. First, I had a smaller office, an actual office building, upstairs office, whatever, like, But then I had a storefront, like on the highway, like, windows and everything. Like you walk in and book a DJ. And I had that for 6 years, 7 years total, actually. And my landlord was, I want to say he was in his 80s or close to 80. I think it was in his 80s. And my landlord had a business. He still does. He runs it with his son. And he invented, his business started in the 80s, and he invented the starter for UPS trucks. I don't know. I guess back then they were breaking, or I don't know what it was, but it was a big thing. And he invented the starter for UPS trucks, whatever. Like those, I don't know, it was diesel trucks. I don't really know, but that's what he did. That's how he got his big money first. And now he manufactures a lot of parts for different cars and stuff. And his business makes him, he told me now it makes him around $30 million a year. But it was making him a lot from the 80s. So like he invested a lot into real estate, all that stuff, because his accountant told him like, just buy whatever you can. But my point is that he was 80 years old, or roughly there, and he was still at the office 9 to 5 every day. he still worked 9 to 5. You think he was working for money? No. Like, it's just the work ethic these people have to get to where they are. It's not about money. It's about building. For him, it was probably building a team. He said he was so proud of, he gave someone a job to develop their website, and he paid them double of what the average, double of what the best offer they got somewhere else. And it's the double, double the average of, I guess, that industry or that job. That's what he was proud of, making stuff like that happen. Then COVID hit, right? The COVID hit, and obviously my business got shut down. So like, he gave me a break on the rent for a couple months, and then he just told me I got to let him know if I want to keep the office or not, because my lease was ending. But it's just, and there's other people like that in the wedding industry that I know of, like the owners of venues. They don't have to work. New Jersey venues make so much money. They don't have to work, but they're still there. They want to, see people get married. They want to have clients. They want to have a business to create jobs for other people. Like, they enjoy that part, and that just brings them money, but they don't have to work. But see, the people that don't want to work are never going to get there in the first place. That's the difference. And it's just the journey, and the whole thing is just the best part of it. Because trust me, I made a lot of money in 2024. Did it make me feel any different? Most people don't know that I made any more money besides the car. But that even that I could have bought. I would have financed it, but I could have bought it with, my DJ job. It's freedom is another thing. But honestly, freedom is a little bit overhyped. The freedom thing is a lot of social media. Because freedom is actually being able to clock out at 5 o'clock from your job and not have to worry about working till 9 a.m. next day. You clock out and that's it. When you are self-employed, trading is a little bit different maybe. But as a business owner, you don't get to clock out. You're working nonstop. And if you're not working, you're thinking about it because there's something you got to do that you were supposed to do and you forgot, or you never got to, and you just got to do it. Or, it could be at a holiday party, with family or something, and you're just thinking about work because you should be working. And it's taking away time from what you should be doing, which is crazy to think about, but that's the reality of it. The freedom thing is overhyped in my opinion. Some people are able to do it. But usually I don't think it really exists. Some people are able to do it, but most people are overhyping it. Plus, it's whatever you enjoy. That's the biggest thing. It's like you gotta, like I'm afraid one day. It's not afraid. It's a joke, but this conversation came up before. If I ever meet the one, I don't think I'm gonna get married, but if I ever do, and she wants to have a destination wedding, my parents are not gonna want to go. Like, my parents hate traveling, like to Caribbean and beaches and stuff like that. They just hate it, you know? So it's like, to other people, that's like the best thing. Go on vacation, blah, blah, blah. Like, but what I try to tell people is like, everyone has their own things they enjoy. And one person enjoys this. Like, I love staying in more than going out. Like, I'd rather stay in and watch sports at home. Like, I hate going, if I care about the sport and the team, I hate going to a public place to watch the game. It really just, I don't think a true fan should be going anyway, because I don't think you could focus on the game. But like, if the Rangers are playing in the Cup Finals, I don't even want to go to anyone's house when there's kids or there is any distractions, food or whatever. Like, no, it's game time. I want to have a beer. I'll eat before the game, and then it's game time, right? It's not like Super Bowl is whatever. I don't really care too much, but like, I like to watch it, and I'm going to watch it at home. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to get food. Maybe a couple people will come by, but it's not a party. I don't do sport betting. No. I'm not into gambling at all. I'm not into gambling at all. Like, I don't know why, but like, I used to love scratch-off tickets back in the day when I was a kid. You know, when I was like 18, 19. But like casinos or sports betting never really interested me. Yeah, we gamble enough trading. We get it out of our systems. Would love to make another $500 on this account, and then I'll just do opening range trade on it for next 4 days, and then I should be able to pass it. Yeah, like, why am I gonna gamble when I could make so much more money trading? Like, betting $100 to make 2,000, you know, type of thing. You're a smart man. That's the problem with gambling, is you don't stop. And the more you win, the bigger the bets get, and eventually you lose. That's how these apps make money. FX Believe. This is Take Profit. It's me. Or me. I don't know how you say your name, but I always say I'm gonna do this and I never do. But I want to bet against my team. So if I'm watching a team that I'm rooting for, I want to bet against them. This is my mentality. If they win, I'm happy. If they lose, at least I make some money. And then it's win-win. If they win, you don't care about the money because it's worth it. And if they lose, it's like, oh, this sucks, but at least I got some money, and then you get over it in a month. And yeah, it's a hedge. The only problem is if your team is the favorite. I mean, if your team is the underdog, then it's a problem because you don't make much. I don't even know what wealth charts look like. I've never even seen the preview of it. Rips was asking yesterday on his Twitter, what do you consider a big trading day for you? And I responded, I don't consider a trading day, or I didn't say that. I said, I only consider a big day to be a payout or withdrawal. That's the only time it matters. Because I just looked that I'm up $7,000 here. I just noticed that now. Like, to me, it does not matter. That's just a number. Like, if I would have been trading my personal account and I made 7,000, then yes, that's different. But on these accounts, it does not matter. It's just a number until we get paid. I used to talk about this all the time, and I got so much backlash for it. How I used to treat the accounts, and I still do this, obviously. But like, I used to treat the accounts. I want to keep the accounts longer now, but I used to treat the accounts differently back then because there was obviously no safety net. And I said, if Apex doesn't want us to do this, then they should just take out the safety net, which eventually they did, which is good. But risking the account wasn't risking $2,500. Risking the account is what I paid for the account. So when I swipe my debit card, or when I type in the numbers to buy the account, I realized my loss, right? These accounts are paid for. The loss is gone. I can't lose anything on these accounts. I already lost on these accounts. Now I could only make money on these accounts. I can't lose. I already lost. So that's the loss. And now the profit is if I ever take the payouts, right? Everything else in between is just tokens. It's just numbers. It's just a game in a sense where it's like, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. And then eventually I could get paid, right? It's basically like a job. You have a spreadsheet and you have some tasks. You got to do them. And eventually you could get paid. And that's what I looked at it that way. And I got backlash for it. I ruined Apex. New lows. Money bag. Next time, just take it easy that day. I used to have the same issue with my previous accounts. Every time I got to, $2,000, and then next trade was going to get me over the safety net, I would take a loss. And then I would have to build back. And then I would take a loss. And it happened for like a month and a half. And I had to adapt. I changed my ORB because of that. Because I used to only make like $250 on the ORB, I think. We could check. Let's go to a live from, say, a month ago. Yeah, so the ORB only made me like $232 back then. And then I would trade the 15-minute opening and add to it. So now I make $438 with the opening range trade. See how I almost doubled my profit because of failures? And that's what I tell people. Like, you can't copy someone because how are you going to adapt? How are you going to make changes? Like, you can't make changes the same way someone else is going to make changes. You have to understand what you're doing, kind of thing. And I was actually thinking about this. with like artists, right? Especially the singing artists, even rappers too. They all have their own style, especially like the old, you know, older generation. But like, look at like big singers, right? Like Christina Aguilera, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Ariana Grande. Then you have country singers. Like they all have their own style of singing. Like you can't sing like them. And like Ariana Grande could make it sound like she sings like Christina Aguilera, Celine Dion, Britney Spears. Like they all have their own like unique style, right? And that's how trading is too. Like everyone that is profitable trades differently. That's how I see it. And I was listening to something at work the other day, and I was just like, it's so true. It's the same thing for trading. Like if someone's trying to copy to be like Christina Aguilera, they're not gonna be as successful as her. It's just not gonna work. Like it's her own unique. And same thing goes for athletes, especially like boxers and stuff like that. Like they have like, if they're really good, they're gonna have something unique and different that they do. Hockey players, football players, like they create the rules for themselves and people try to mimic, you know, like kids and stuff like that. But the great ones always become different than everyone else. It's it's hard to explain to people, especially that don't know trading. Because I get asked, can you teach me? All the time. From DJs and even like my couples. Like you'll be surprised. Like my wedding couples like will ask me. Hold on. Someone else is calling. Hello? Yes. Well, that was actually a client, a new client. Imagine driving a Porsche listening to Taylor Swift or Ariana Grande. Um, you shouldn't be listening to music in the Porsche. That was at work, but I don't like either of them actually. Christina Aguilera, I do like. If I had a sporting event and I needed someone to sing a national anthem, it would be her. Right now, that's who I would pick. Damn, another client texted me. Do you have a minute? Do any of my clients watch my stream? No. Not that I know of. I had a client that I did his wedding. He popped into a stream and he was like, wait, this, and this was like years ago. Like I did the wedding years ago. And he's like, oh, you look familiar. Okay, so now I got to do an email really quick. But I think I'm going to be calling it. I don't think I'm going to be pushing this account. See, now I got the date that they want is, I already spoke to someone for that date. So it's like, it doesn't matter who books at this point. So it's like you have two clients. One of them is going to book. They both want to book. Who's going to book first? Sorry, guys, just doing work. All right. I think I'm going to call it, guys. Do I DJ overseas? Yeah, I've done overseas as like Dominican Republic and the Bahamas. My car is not the GT3 RS. No. I paid 160 for my car, 159. Damn, in Greece, very nice. I almost had a wedding in Italy this year. I was booked already. That would have been cool because that's different. I've done a lot of like, Caribbean weddings and stuff, but I'm going to try one more long. This trap here was maybe good. We'll see. Should wait for the breakout, but trying to 477K in my country. Well, it's different currency, right? Yeah. Got trapped. Damn, where are you from? In Turkey? I didn't know they had such high taxes. I know like Denmark and like those countries have, like Switzerland, I think. No, not Switzerland. Actually maybe Switzerland. Oh man, I messed that up, guys. We messed up. Time to kill this trade, unfortunately. Since the end of day drawdown, I'm not gonna risk blowing it. Always anticipating the breakouts, that doesn't work. Elite Trader Fund thing is not bad. They have a lot of rules that you gotta pay attention to, but it's not bad overall. They have 90% off as well. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. Oh, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm distracted now with work. Ugh. All right, guys, I'll see everyone tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow, I promise, before they open. I promise. There's a big difference when I pre-set my stream the night before. Like, get my accounts ready, get my OBS ready, everything ready. So I just hit the button and go live. Like today, I had to activate PA accounts. I had to update QUANTOWER, set the stream up, and all that takes a couple minutes. And I got to my desk way too late. I want to be at the desk. My goal is to be at the desk at 9 o'clock so we could say hellos. We could say good morning, talk a little bit about, the goal for the day, and then actually trade versus get on trade and be done. All right, guys. So I'll see everyone tomorrow. I don't think we hit 24,000 subs yet. So hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then I'm sure by end of the week. A lot of good talk today on stream. Trading on stream, not as good. Gave back profit on Take Profit Trader eval. I was up like $900. I lost a Bullnox account. Hit a max daily loss on Tradeify, and I did well on the other Tradeify account. So one account was good. The other one, I hit max loss. But the Apex accounts and the FIDUS and my Funded Futures accounts did well. So opening range trade is what I really care about. The rest is just, again, trial and error. Black Magic, yes, I did not know that. My accounts are not going to have activation because they are from the old promo. But I was excited about the new promo, thinking that they don't have activation. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. I need to go get some breakfast at 12 o'clock. I didn't eat anything yet. All right, guys. Later. Thank you. And good night. God bless.